Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's Sungod here. I haven't released a video in 4 or 5 days now, and I thought it would be interesting to show you like what a really aggressive game in China looks like. We're currently sitting in GM, this is our last game for Challenger. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the Challenger videos coming up soon. Our goal is at least 1 KLP or more, we will see. But yeah. So here I'm just looking to do a full clear. I'm against an Elise. Elise is actually a pretty good matchup for Nidalee, but it's also countered if the Elise knows how to play Elise properly. So here like she tries to go for the cocoon and I dodge it pretty well, but then huge fights break out. Like this is actually pretty common. Like we'll see like a lot of these like early game fights, so I try to like kite it as well as possible. Flash away because I don't have my dash, and I really want to go back in here, but unfortunately I wasn't really able to get anything done here. My spear didn't land. One mistake I did here is that I didn't see that the Ahri was actually coming to kill us. And yeah, I essentially died. Misfortune gets a triple and also here a quadra kill. So very bad start of the game here. We lost the 4 versus 4, so it's definitely tough. So I see that my camps are still there, at least didn't take them, didn't get any assists, didn't get any kills, so I'm essentially sitting on a Dark Seal and boots. So I wanna make a difference, you know, I wanna come back in the game. I do not want to fight the Misfortune, of course, because she is coming back with a lot of items, a lot of power. So I wanna try to avoid that as much as possible, but if I can let a spear and Alistar can follow that up, it's great. So yeah, you see that Silas wants to go here as well. He's trying to avoid the vision, but we don't really get anything. I still want to look to play like aggressively, so I will look to do the Crux here and try to go for a bot gank. I see that they're like super overextended. Alistar goes in, so that's great. I'm able to land my spear, and we just try to go for a kill here. I do some damage, but probably not enough. I heal, and yeah, I don't die, and my Kaisa dies. It's not bad to force that, but it's probably like more optimal place, to be honest. Like I'm really weak. I don't really have anything. I don't have electrocute either, so I'm trying to survive this gank from the Ahri, but I think we're probably not gonna be successful. They have Lux, they have Ahri. Extremely hard to survive the dive here. I do land my spear, so I get some movement speed from that, and I'm able to escape. Alistar does engage though, so I definitely want to get in on that. So I do get a kill here. This is actually so good for me, because now we're able to come back in the game thanks to this play, and we get 2 kills. That's like awesome. I picked out this game to put on my YouTube because there's like constant action, and it was a really fun game to play. Like it went south and went north like every 2 seconds. It was crazy. Yeah, wait for the Trinamir to use his E or face check the bush, which he does. Nasa slows him. He completely fails his E, so we're able to get a kill here. And thanks to Nasa's tanking, I'm not taking any damage, so I can just go for Elise jungle pretty safely. I'm full HP, so even if she were to come, I'll probably be able to retaliate. And yeah, I just take her Grom, I take her entire top side, and then I look to make a play happen towards bot side again, because here I'm thinking, hey, like I got her top side, I know Elise's bot side, she's either like taking my bot side, or she's going towards Drake, and she decided to go for mid. I decided to go for the Ahri and got a kill as well in return. So Elise dies. This gives me like time to go for the bot side and look at what's happening bot side. So yeah, I skipped that little moment here. There's an Alistar here, so yeah. I'm probably not gonna play this too aggressively. Ahri is here. I'm gonna look to flash. She can honestly like go for me still. And yeah, I think I end up dying here on my 100%. I do like my spear though, never mind. Yeah, Silas didn't play like exceptionally well this game, but you know, it was more so the fact that he lost the 4 versus 4 like early on, which really led us to not really to have like a hard time like in the early game. We dodge the cocoon here, it's great. Spheres land, beautiful play. I'm trying to go for another like desperation spear, doesn't really go through, so I'm just gonna do Drake. And now we're really back in the game, right? Like most of these plays happen because we're patient and we look to really punish like the opponent's mistakes. We capitalize on Alistar's engage, we land like a few good spears. Trinimir also made like a pretty huge mistake by failing his E, so everything is great. Then once again, we just go for top jungle. I see we really don't stop like being aggressive, right? It's like we're in Italy, we're fed, it's Elise. Elise kind of does the same thing as we do, you know, like look to make plays happen like in the early game, and Italy is really good to really counter this tempo because both champions like in the early game have similar like goals. So here I see Ari just use ulti, so I just immediately disengage, not waste any time. That's also very important. You know, like as a jungler, you do not want to lose time. You want to make sure that every seconds matter, every single moment, like every single decision you're gonna make is gonna gain you time. Here I see that my team is doing well. Elise is there though, but we can definitely fight that. Plus my spears connect. And because I'm really strong, I can just go for no way Misfortune is going to kill me. I flash on the bush to reset so that Misfortune cannot auto-attack me. Wasn't really needed, she wasn't gonna kill me, but hey, we're getting the style points at least. That's what we live for, that's what we live by. So here again, you know, like Elise just died, so I know that, you know, I can probably go for like one of her camps. I decided to not go for it. This was a little bit of a risky play, you know, like I'm 7-1 and 6, I have Magi stacks, so honestly, it wasn't that needed to go for this play, but I thought I would just go for it. I know that Misfortune doesn't have barrier, Lux is like right there, and I get surprised of course because Misfortune like is right next to me as well. I really want to be careful of Lux Q. I hit the spear, but it's not enough. And then I get greeted by Elise, Lux ult. Honestly, like kind of surprised that this ult even hit me, but low ground, high ground, I guess. Really close, 1 versus 3, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, definitely should not have egoed it. Spears land, of course, because we don't miss spears here. And then again, you know, like Misfortune was extremely fed like in the early game, but the good thing is that she doesn't have any dashes, so even if she is fed, she is not really able to dodge my spear in like certain angles, right? So we don't stop the aggression, like we see Elise is dead, we just capitalize and take all the jungle, make sure we starve her as much as possible. Like we have a lead, might as well use it. We also have like the Herald coming up, so right now Elise really doesn't have like any choice. She can either go for red or immediately to Herald, which both plays, you know, aren't really rewarding. Alright, well Ari is still here, and now we're just able to get that kill as well. Okay, never mind, she's faker. But because we're in Italy, we're able to get like a lot of movement speed. She can't get away from us, and easy peasy, we get the kill here. Now we can play for Herald because Ari died, we have the numbers advantage. Alistar goes like a little bit too deep, and yeah, we end up losing one team member. So I kind of decide to not go for Herald immediately and wait to see what happens. I see that Lux is very low HP, but there's no real point in like killing the Lux here. Again, I always look for skirmishes as Nidley, and I really look to pressure as much as possible. Like we have a lead, we need to push the lead. We're not gonna like full clear our jungle 24/7. We really gotta make some plays happen. And here we most likely get the Elise. She dies, and we also kill the Trinimir. He doesn't have ult, so we're just straight up chilling. Oh, never mind, he does have ult. I'm saying nonsense. I actually really thought he didn't have ult here. Never mind. So yeah, I mean, I just die off my mistake. Even though I had flash, I didn't take into account that Lux might just be hiding in Fog of War. It's alright. Alright, moving on. I mean, now it's like 20 minutes into the game, we have a huge lead, so we want to close out the game like as fast as possible, so we just wanna get Baron, look to get a pick like before Baron, and then look to close out the game just like that. Usually, like at this point, you know, we have Kaisa, we have Alistar, we have like a lot of follow-up, and of course, like we have me, so it's gonna be smooth sailing. And if you guys enjoyed the series so far to Challenger on the Chinese Super Server, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Make sure to check out my coaching Discord in the description down below. There's a nice community of League players just talking every single day. Lovely people. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video where we get Challenger. Peace.